Hi everyone, welcome to our first ever episode of the Goal Digger Collective podcast with myself, Julie Duncan.
And myself, Marisa Devlin.
We wanted to chat to you today to let you know everything you can expect to learn from the Goal Digger Collective podcast, everything that we want to share with you and what you can expect in episodes coming up.
So first of all, we'll tell you a wee bit about Goal Digger Collective and where it came from. Jill and I spent quite a bit of time together, and we're also exposed to a number of women who are currently in business and lots of females who are progressing up the career ladder. And it became acutely aware to us that there's lots and lots of people who are needing guidance, who are needing advice, and who are needing support on their entrepreneurial journey and also as they progress through their careers. Hence the reason that Goal Digger Collective came about.
So what Marisa didn't tell you is the amount of time that we generally spend together is in a variety of coffee shops, namely our favourite, the Cove in Gourock.
So as you can imagine, people, we are currently in lockdown, so we're fully reiterating that you stay home, and hence the reason that we've come online to try and get our podcasts up and running now is the perfect time for it. Julie, do you want to talk a little bit about why we are the right people to give other women who are in business and who are working on their careers that support and advice?
So yeah, I think from both of us, we've both had quite different starts to our entrepreneurial journey and our whole journey through business. But both of us have come up against challenges and overcome challenges. So I think that's definitely something we want to share over the next couple of episodes of the podcast is how did we get to this position? What's our history in business? What challenges have we come up against? How have we overcome them? And it's something that we say quite a lot. There are no fails. They're all just first attempts in learning. So I think really that's how we've got to the point that we're at, that we thought it would be great to have a collective, a group of people who are on the same journey, who are like-minded, people who have been through the challenges and everything that you are coming up against. And it's good to have people as a sounding board, people to ask questions to. I think, Marisa, you'll probably agree, we want to help people not come up against or make the same mistakes that we've possibly made in years gone by with each of our businesses. So it's really sharing that knowledge that we've gained over years in business. Your business, obviously, with your business with your husband. I'm in business myself. Everyone's got, both of us have different paths to where we're at. And I think that's really what it's about, is just sharing those experiences with people and helping people learn.
And I think you're right. I think there are so many pitfalls, both in careers and in business. I mean, there would be a full separate episode if we were to have a podcast on managing a husband and wife business, but we'll not go there today. But one of the things I did want to say in terms of, I didn't just go straight into business. I also had various careers, and I know you were the same, Jules, although you definitely had a lot more jobs than I've had. But I've been in business for 14 years, employed over 120 staff at one point. So I completely understand the challenges that come absolutely every day. And for both Julie and I, it's so important to get that information out there, to share those stories and also to share successes. And as Julie mentioned, failure is a massive thing that plays a big part in a lot of people's life. And one of the things that I firmly believe is, and trained out into our teams for years and years, is our belief is that there is no failure, there is only learning. And I think that's a huge lesson. And it's all of these types of things that we will absolutely be sharing, pointers, tips, stories, laughs, and all these things with you during the podcasts.
So yeah, and we would love to hear from anyone listening, watching this podcast today, what you would like to get from the Goal Digger Collective podcast. What is your biggest challenge in business? What do you find is the hurdle that you come up against time and time again, and that you would like some help in getting over that hurdle. So please do leave us a message on Facebook, on Instagram, comment below on our YouTube video. We would love to hear from you all and find out what you want to learn from the Goal Digger Collective.
And Julie, wouldn't you say that this group is not just for businesswomen and for career, minded people, but it's also for people who are aspiring to be something. And something that I saw from you the other day was 2 photographs. One was the former you and the now you. So I think it's really, really important. Would you agree that there's a huge background where we really feel that it's important that we can inspire other women?
Completely. And I think that's something that we've talked about a lot, is those limiting beliefs that people have. And like, especially for me, I didn't necessarily set out to be in business. I set out to work in the industry that I do, but I didn't set out to be a business person. And I think so many new entrepreneurs or even women in business and careers think, oh no, that couldn't be for me. I couldn't do that. So I do think there's definitely a big part of what we do is about helping people get rid of those limiting beliefs and that imposter syndrome, and really believe that they can achieve their goals, whatever the goal is that they have set out, to have the belief in themselves that anything is possible.
And I agree. And something else that we've been chatting about as well recently is, especially during lockdown, because there's been so many challenges for so many people that we know.
Yeah.
But one of the things that's been quite at the forefront of my mind is there are so many businesswomen who are out there running businesses for themselves, part of bigger businesses. And something that we've been chatting about is the fact that there'll be so many of you out there that don't actually realise that you're an entrepreneur, that you're a businesswoman. So we want to give you a big shout out through these podcasts and really engage with you and empower you to really believe that what you're doing in terms of women in business is significant and it's very, very important.
Yeah, I think that's true. And it's actually something we hear quite a lot, is people say, oh, I'm not a real entrepreneur. Yes, you are. What makes a real entrepreneur or a real woman in business? Like, I think it's really important to believe, if you are running your own business, even if you're the only person that works for you, if you're a solo entrepreneur, whether you're in a very large company moving up the career ladder, yes, you are. And I think it's all part of the limiting beliefs. But yeah, recognise what you've achieved and where you are and be proud of your achievements. And I think that's definitely something that we want to help people with, is standing in their own power and recognising their strengths and being proud of their achievements to date. Because so many people, so many women in business and so many women that are progressing through their careers have made amazing achievements. And I don't think a lot of people take enough time to stop and look back at where they've come and be proud of their journey. So I would love to be able to help people with this podcast move forward from a great place.
So for the Goal Digger Collective podcast, we're going to share as much information as we possibly can. Any tips that we can think of that will help you, not shortcut things, but in life and business, there's lots and lots of roadblocks. So our absolute passion is about finding ways that we can help you work a road around those roadblocks through the Goal Digger Collective podcasts.
And I suppose that's true. That's one of our favourite sayings, that everything's figure outable. So yes, that's what we hope to inspire you with the Goal Digger Collective podcast, is to believe that everything is figure outable and that for every situation there is a solution.
So ladies, we hope you'll keep listening. We're here to empower you. We are here to inspire you, and have a look at all of our channels. Goal Digger Collective, we're on social media across basically everything that we can be, Instagram, Facebook. This will be on our YouTube channel, and we hope that you will engage as much as you possibly can. We know you will. And send us your thoughts, your feedback. What do you want to hear about? Who do you want to hear from? We've got lots of amazing contacts as well, haven't we, Julie?
Yep, we've got lots of amazing guests planned to share in their knowledge and all of their insights into growing your business and overcoming any challenges that you face. So yeah, we would love to hear from you all. So do comment on any of our Instagram posts, send us a DM, reach out to us on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you all.
So today you've been listening to Julie Duncan and Marisa Devlin from the Gold Digger Collective podcast. Thanks so much for listening. We will be back with you very, very soon.